wait without protest.
But now he is gone, and I am Grand Master.
His teachings did not pass with him. They should still guide us.
Guide us, yes. Shackle us, no.
Yo, what's up YouTube? How y'all doing? Hope you're having a good day. It's your boy Xombat here with another video. Today I am bringing you guys the Sub-Zero guide. This is also requested by a lot of you, and you know, as you guys know, I really do like Sub-Zero in this game. Or as you don't know, I do like Sub-Zero in this game a lot. He was my main beta character before Johnny Cage came out in the beta, and I really like his playstyle in this game. I think this is like one of the most fun designs Sub-Zero's had. I think his design in general, like how he looks in this game, is fire in general. So I really think he's sick. I would like to main him, but I don't think he's that good. Unfortunately, I do think he's bottom 5, around bottom 3 area in this game. But even with that, he is still decent. Every character in this game, even if they're low tier, considered low tier, they're still good in a way. So same case for Sub-Zero. But yeah, today I want to do a guide and show you how to approach the character, you know, what cameos to use with him, what his combo routes are. So right off the bat, let's get started with the strings. And as always, make sure to drop a like and comment for what you want to see next. Thank you guys for all the support on the YouTube as always, and the Twitch. And yeah, let's get into it. So first we'll be highlighting the main strings. So we're going to be highlighting, actually wait, sorry. Well, first we highlight the main buttons as always. So we'll do stand 1, forward 1. His down 1 is actually really good. Stand 2 is really good. Back 2 is one of his main overheads. His down 2 is also really good. You'll see a lot of his buttons are like really, like, he pretty much has to use his whole toolkit in a way. And then yeah, so right off the bat, actually let me better if I highlight it one by one for y'all. Okay, so stand 1, this on block is 0 on block, neutral, which means after this you can play a mind game with it, either grab or you can use it as a stagger, because this does have a continuation. So this could be a decent stagger, which is neutral, and then if they poke after this, then you could do stuff like that and kind of force them to, like kind of get them to press a button. So stand 1, decent stagger, definitely a good on block tool. Now his second button, which is probably his main button in general, forward 1. This button is his main mid. It is 15 frames, and it leads to his main mid starter. So this button in general is your main mid. It's like your main button to catch somebody in general. Like this is what you use to get a hit, whether it's somebody's ducking, somebody's walking neutral. This is what you use to mainly get a hit. So forward 1, definitely his main button in this game. His stand 2, really good high. It's a great stagger. It's also neutral. The reason this is so good is because it recovers pretty quick. You see the recovery is 18, and you can kind of like, since it does have an extension like that, and it's fully hit confirmable on hit. If I do the full string on hit, I get a full combo. It's really good as a stagger because I can do stand 2, and then you know, same thing with the stand 1. It's kind of a mind game, and this is also neutral, so I can go for a grab here. That's why stand 2 is good. His back 2, you can try to use this to throw people off, but it is 24 frames. Most people will react to this because it is a bit on the slower side and is unsafe. So I don't really recommend going for this unless you have it covered by a Cameo that can make it safe. Or if you have breaker, you can be willing to take a risk, but I definitely don't recommend just throwing this out in general because it is punishable on block and it is a bit reactive, but that is your main combo extender. His down 2 is really good. It's his main anti-air. Jumping on Sub-Zero is just not a good choice because his down 2 is actually like one of the best anti-airs in the game. So and if you jump at Sub-Zero, or if you're playing Sub-Zero, just use your down 2, and with cameos like Sonya and Goro, you can get a combo off of it. So really good anti-air. Starts up 11 frames and the hitbox is great. And his back 3 is a really good low 2. This is 13 frames and it's safe on block, which means you can kind of do it, you know, without having to worry about people. Like the full string is safe on blocks. You can kind of do it without having to worry about getting punished. And if it does hit with with certain cameos, you can get a full combo off of it as well, something like that. So Definitely a good button to catch somebody moving back, catch, you know, their toes for sure, and it complements his overhead in general. But yeah, those are the main buttons in general. His his down one, which I forgot. His down one is actually really good. It is -9 on block, so pretty punishable from close up. But the range on his down one is insane. Like, since he has this little icicle, this thing goes really like, look at this range at, and it's 7 frames. So a 7-frame down one from this range is not punishable, right? So for this down one to go this far and be 7 frames, it's really good. But yeah, I think those are his main buttons. I don't think I missed anything. Down 3 is actually really good too. This goes pretty far as well. So his pokes are really good. His sweep is decent. And yeah, those are his main buttons. I hope I covered them well. And those are definitely the buttons and the go-tos you want to use. And obviously all these buttons lead to the strings, which we will cover now. Alright y'all, here we are with the strings. The first string I will go over will probably be in the corresponding with the buttons. The first string I'm going to go over, or first 2 strings, is going to be 1 2 and 1 2 2. 1 2 is the extension off 1 standing 1, -7. Full string is -5 and ends in an overhead. And one thing to know about this full string is it does have an armor gap. So if I put Scorpion on reversal mode and I put him on enhanced charge, you can armor. Actually, no, every part of this string has an armor gap, so that's where you can start baiting people. So you can do stand 1 and then block the armor as a bait, and then you can do 1 2. And if they armor after, if they try to like armor right here, then you can do 1 2, block, bait the armor. So the string is it's decent because it does have 2 armor gaps, but it is one of your main Punisher strings, along with 2 1, which I'll go over. So it's your fastest punish in the game, 7-frame punish. So this is what you use to punish something that's -8 or -9. So for example, if something fast is punishable, then I could just do 1 2 launcher, right? And that's your main punisher that you want to use. Now his forward 1 and forward 1 2 3, which is the button I went over as your main one. The reason this is your main one is because it does lead to your main string. Forward 1 2 is a safe hit confirmable mid on block. It is completely safe. Let me take him off for reversal. 1 second. Yeah, on block this is -7, completely safe. Full thing is unsafe, but you don't really do the full thing unless you hit confirm it, and then that can also lead to cameo combos like that, for example. But in general, you use forward 1 as a stagger, and you use forward 1 2 to hit confirm. If you see a hit, you just confirm into your launcher, and then from there, you go for your combo route. So forward 1 2 is his main combo starter. 2 1 2 1 2. This is also really good because, as I mentioned, it's stand 2 stagger is really good, and the reason this is good is because stand 2 has pretty decent range. Like stand 1, is good, but it doesn't have the best range. Stand 2 has pretty good range, so this could be used as a whiff punish. For example, I use Scorpion whiffing, I could use this, right? Because I could try forward 1, but it's a bit on the slower side. This is 10 frames, so this is a great whiff punish one, and which also leads to the same combo. So stand 2, and the full string ends in the overhead, which is actually safe. The last hit does have a gap, so watch out for that, but it is safe. So that is 2 1 and 2 1 2. And back 3 4 is the string I talked about. This is a fully safe low with no gap in it, I'm pretty sure. And like I said, with some cameos it's a free hit confirm, so you just do this on block. You're -5, so you're safe. And you call Sonya, Goro, whatever your cameo you're using. Some cameos don't have this extension, of course. Like if you're using Serena, you can't do this, but with some cameos the string is like really good because you just do that. Same with forward 1 2 3. You're able to call Sonya and get basic combo extensions. Same with the down 2, etc. And that's why I think Sonya is a really good pairing, but I will cover cameos in just a second. But yeah, those are a lot of your strings. 1 4 4 is also decent. It's -4. This is like a good string to kind of catch somebody who's just unaware. It doesn't really have the best use, but it is pretty good on hit. It's +23. But yeah, those are his strings. And the thing about Sub-Zero is where he's really lacking is just 2 areas. It's his frame data and his damage. that's really what this character is lacking in general. Aside from that, I think he's really good. I think his keep away game is strong. His range is good. His movement is decent. His projectiles are good. It's just his damage is a bit subpar, and his frame data is a bit weird. That's like, his main mid is 15 frames, and that's kind of iffy because a good mid in general is around 12 frames. So for it to be 15, it's kind of on the iffy side because a lot of people can just mash on a 15 frame mid. So yeah, those are, I think, his main two problems for sure. But as you guys know, this game does have cameos, which do help with issues like this. So let's get to the cameo section and talk about what I think is best for Sub-Zero. Alright guys, let's talk about these cameos. So Sub-Zero, the cameo you probably will see impaired the most these days is Serena. And the reason, if you're wondering why Serena is the one that's paired with him the most, Serena helps his keep away game, because not only do you have to watch for his his ice clone push, like the projectile, the mid. Not only do you have to watch for that, you already have to watch for ice clone. And Serena kind of adds another layer to his zoning with the straight projectile, and of course the projectile that returns, right? So she complements his zoning, plus she gives him 35% one bar combos, which is really good too. So that's why you'll see a lot of Sub-Zero players on Serena. It also gives you plus 50 health and meter drainage. So Serena is not a bad cameo for him at all. But I personally don't think it's his best. The one I think that is his best for sure is Sonya. And the reason is because the way I look at Sub-Zero in this game, he's already lacking tools to kind of open you up on defense, because his frame data is a bit slow. He doesn't really have auto shimmy. He can't really mix you. So that's why I think Sonya is good for him, because what Sonya allows him to do is you get an armored launcher off of his slide. When you do slide EX, how you don't get really a combo from it, but with Sonya you can do slide EX plus Sonya and you get a full combo from it, which I would actually like to show you guys, because I do think this is his best cameo for sure. And like I said, Serena is still really good, but Sonya I think just complements him in a way. Like, he's able to do this and then call Sonya and get a full combo from this. I think being able to do this is cheap, because that means anything that's punishable from full screen, for example this, with normal Sub-Zero you're able to do this, which is 9%, and if you do EX slide, you get, how much does this do? You get 11%, but with Sonya you're able to do this, and you're able to get 24% on most punishes, which means, and it's also, keep in mind, this is also armor, so it means if you armor, full combo on armored gaps. And having an armored launcher in this game, in general, is scary, because it makes people want to block, and in general, want to respect you more. So him being able to have armor, this also works for Goro. Goro also gives him armor launcher, so this also works for Goro, but having armor launcher is very strong. The reason I also think this is strong is because, as I said, the strings that I mentioned back 3-4, with Sonya this becomes really good. You get meterless launcher like that. Look at the damage. 3-4 is also another string where you can get a meterless launcher. His down 2 becomes better because he gets a full combo from it. There's just a lot of things that Sonya complements. And one really big thing about Sonya is Sonya's grab does 14% for forward grab, and the way Sub-Zero is played mainly around grabs and trying to catch people with forward 1, catch them pressing or ice clone. So whenever you do land a grab with Sub-Zero, having 14% at your disposal is like really strong as well. And what else does Sonya give you? She gives you a mid projectile, and in addition to your zoning, she gives you meterless combo routes. If you're not, you can do this mainly. Most of the time you do that, so you don't really do this, but and what else does she give you? She also allows you to do stuff like this, stuff specific cameo. She just complements him in a big way. Also, his zoning gets complemented. He can do this, call Sonya to cover the sky as well. So if I'm Scorpion, I jump, I can just do that and get a full combo. So I think Sonya complements him the best, and this was the team that was using the beta for me, at least. So kind of funny to see it come full circle. And other cameos I think are good with him are Let me actually go back to the cameo menu. Like I said, I did talk about Serena. I think Kano is still really good, having knives, and Kano Ball does help him in neutral in his zone game. Same with Kung Lao Hat. Low Hat is really good for Sub-Zero too. You do get some cheap jump-in mix, which is really good for sub. From that, when I look at this list, I think that's it for the most part. So yeah, I'd say my top 4 cameos are Sonya, Serena, Kung Lao, and Kano for sure. Goro is also decent, and then from there on, it's just up to you, right? But yeah, those are what I think that his main cameos are. So I hope I was able to describe them well and kind of give you guys a preview of how Sonya works with Sub-Zero. And from there, let's get to the combos. Well, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the guide. That's going to be the end of it. I hope I was able to kind of give you guys a glimpse of how to approach this character, what buttons to use, what type of combo routes to go for. Like I said, I think Sub-Zero is, I think he's good for sure, decent, but I think his 2 biggest problems are damage and, opening people up with his frame data are his 2 biggest issues. I know I said Sonya is his best cameo earlier, but the more I've been playing with Serena, I do think it's probably his best cameo simply because of the damage factor. Being able to hit with 40 for Sub-Zero is actually major. So it's kind of like, honestly, I don't think it's Serena's like the best, but I think it's I think Serena and Sonya are definitely like 1A and 1B. It just depends on the playstyle you want, because having an armor launcher once again is really powerful in this game. So you know, giving that up is definitely, you know, something to pick Serena, but then giving up Serena's damage is also, you know, so it's just kind of choose whatever you are looking for personally with Sub-Zero. But I hope you guys enjoyed the guide. As always, thank you guys for all the love on the YouTube videos, on the Twitch. Thank you guys for supporting in general. I did my first YouTube stream yesterday, and it was a lot of y'all showed up, so I appreciate y'all. And I hope you all enjoyed this guide. I hope it helped. As always, you know, I make all these videos trying to help you guys out, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, drop a like, comment, subscribe if you're able to, and if you want to. It really helps the channel. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. You all have a great day. Stay safe as always. Much love, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace out, and have a great day.